Hi, sweetie. I'm so happy to see you. I missed you so much, and I tried to call you a lot of times the last few days, but you never answered. And I was a bit worried, but then I realized that maybe you were really busy with your job. And here is amazing. I mean, it's really amazing here in Paris. It's really my dream that is coming true. And please let me talk. I have to tell you a lot of things. And yes, I'm really happy here. I'm having a lot of a lot of shootings because of the Fashion Week, and it's really super cool. But at the same time, I really feel a bit tired. I had really stressful days the last week, and I didn't feel really fine the last 3 days, and I was in this hotel taking a shooting, and suddenly I felt really bad and really tired, and I felt that I needed to lay down on a bed, so I excused myself, and I went into my bedroom, and then I called the doctor because I was a bit scared. You know, I'm alone here in Paris. No, please let me finish. And that's the hard part to say. Well, I discovered the reason why I didn't feel so well. And the reason is because I'm pregnant. Yes, I'm pregnant of 3 months exactly, and I didn't know really how to tell you, but I'm pregnant. And yes, and I think this is really amazing for us, and it's another step of our couple. We will become a family. And I'm so excited. I'm really so excited. And Daniel, are you okay? No. Don't say anything. I know it's a bit hard to process right now because when I knew yesterday, I felt really shocked, and I really didn't expect it because we were careful all the times that we made love, and I know, and I know it's absurd, I know, but Jesus, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to become a mother, and maybe this isn't the right moment for us to become parents, but maybe there isn't a real right moment. You're never ready until it happens. Now it's happening. And I mean it sounds so unreal, but for me it's really amazing, and I cannot stop thinking. But at the same time, there's something else that I need to tell you. And the thing is that the doctor made me do the blood test because he thought that maybe it was better to go a bit further because I'm on my 3rd month pregnancy. And this morning he sent me the result. He noticed some strange markers, and this baby will really need us, because maybe he will have some special needs, and the doctor suspects that he or she will be affected by Down syndrome. And I know maybe it's not easy to accept it, but I don't know what to say, Daniel. I know that for you maybe it's shocking. I can see from your face but I really want this baby. I really want this baby with you. I want a family with you. You are my partner, you are my best friend, you are my lover. I cannot live without you. But at the same time, I want to become a mother. I don't want to do an abortion. I cannot do it because you know how I grew up, you know, with my stepmother, and I had a Catholic education, so I know maybe that you're thinking that the best thing to do is an abortion, but I really cannot do it. I really cannot do it. So please, don't ask me. Don't ask me to do it. Don't ask me to choose between you and our baby. Please. Take your time. Take your time to think. I love you.
Wow, I'm not sure if I'm awake or dreaming right now. But I really hope that I'm dreaming because I couldn't have devised a worse nightmare than this. Look, I'm sorry. That wasn't well said. I'm just not. You just put a lot on my lap, and I'm not really feeling that eloquent right now. I. Look, it's not that I'm not ready to be a father. I'll never be ready. You know, you never are ready for something like that, an undertaking like that. I'm just. I'm not ready to put the brakes on everything that we've worked so hard for. Everything that's important to us. I'm not ready to put my life on hold, to stop it dead in the stream, just like my father did. I mean, how could you do that to me? How could you expect me to put my entire life on hold? And just when things are going so well for both of us. I mean, look, Sophia, baby, listen. Baby, you're in Paris. You're working on the fashion show of your dreams. I'm I'm here in Flushing, but I'm taking photos for the US Open. My sports photography is taking off, your fashion photography is taking off, our careers are finally sprouting wings, flying, soaring. And then you tell me about this child, that you're pregnant. I just don't want to waste all my energy on this. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sophia. God, that was awful. I am sorry. But I just can't wrap my mind around this. Not yet. I mean, you're making me afraid in this relationship, and I've never been afraid before. What am I afraid of? I know that's what you're gonna ask because we're telepathic. What am I afraid of? I'm afraid that both of us are going to regret what we left behind for the rest of our lives. I'm afraid that this is going to create a wedge between us. I'm afraid that this will crush all possibilities of a future. Because look, babe, we're not getting any younger. And this is the time that we have to solidify our careers so it won't just be dead in the water. And I'm afraid that we're not going to survive financially. I'm afraid I'm going to hate this child because of all that I had to give up to raise it. I love you, Sophia, and I don't want to lose you. But I will not accept this condemnation for the rest of my life. Look, I don't know how you could do this to me. I don't know how I did this to you. We're so careful. But here we are, the worst possible moment. Listen to me. I know I shouldn't really respond before I've had time to think, but I don't know what else to do. You're here, I'm here. I think you're gonna have to make a choice. You're going to have to choose between the child and me. I can't do this right now in my life. I know that you were raised Catholic, you were an orphan, but I wasn't. I had two parents. I had a father, a mother, sister. The only thing that was dead in our household were the dreams of my parents. My father gave up his aspirations of being a photographer to raise us. My mother was a great artist in her own right. I can't make the same mistake my parents did. I promised myself I would never do that, and we talked about this too. I'm not going to be saddled with this burden. It's killing me. I love you, Sophia. Let me know your answer.
I'm leaving you this message because I took my decision. I didn't sleep tonight. And yesterday I didn't eat anything. It was so hard for me. But yesterday I called the doctor to get an appointment to get the abortion. Yes, Daniel. I choose you. I don't want to lose you, believe me. I don't want to lose you, Daniel. I want to live my life with you. And if it means that I have to lose my baby for you, okay. I'm doing it. No problem, I'm doing it. I'm doing for you. And it's so hard because I thought that maybe we could have this baby together and we could be a family, a real family, but this is really too much for us. As you said, it's too much for me, it's too much for you. This baby is affected by Down syndrome, and he or she will always be needy for his or her entire life, and we cannot do it. I mean, maybe one day we could have our family. We could build our family together, just me and you, or maybe not. I don't know, Daniel, but I'm doing this because I love you. I really love you. And I'm feeling so incomplete with myself in this very right moment, but it's the only thing to do. So I'm going to the hospital now. I'll be there in an hour, and I'm doing it. Yes, absolutely. I hope that now you will feel much better. I choose you. I choose you, Daniel. I love you.
Sophia, oh, so glad I caught you. Listen to me, please. Don't do anything. I couldn't sleep. I could barely eat. I'm having trouble focusing on work. I just feel so guilty with what I told you. It's not okay what I said. You just surprised me is all, and I really want you to just not do anything. Just let's have this child, please. If you haven't gone through with what I asked you to do, the choice I made you make, just don't, please. I think you'll be a wonderful mother. I know you will. And I'll do my best to be a wonderful father, not be my father. And we can pursue our dreams. And yes, I'll never be ready, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be. And I think the fact that things are going so well for us is a good thing, and maybe we'll be more prepared to raise and love this child and give it the attention and the stability that they need. So please don't do anything. Please.
And you know, after I sent you my message, I remained in the car for a long time. And I really couldn't move. I was stuck and I really couldn't drive to the hospital. I was there and I felt that I cannot do it. I really cannot do it, Daniel. And yes, in that moment I took my final decision. Yes, I decided that I really want to keep this baby, no matter what. You know, I'm scared too, but I cannot do that. And I'm happy about your decision. I'm happy that you will be by my side. Yes, I'm so happy, and I know you're scared. I'm scared too, but I know this is the right decision, Daniel. And you know, in that moment, in that specific moment that I made my choice and I was there in my car, the telephone rang, and guess what? Was the office doctor, and they told me that we are expecting a little girl. Yes, she's a female, and I'm so happy about it, you know. I always wanted a little girl, you know, a girl like me. I know it's stupid, but my heart really melted, Daniel. Yes, and you know what? Maybe this is a really silly thing, but I like to call her Maria, because you know, Maria means sea of sorrow, and I think it's really meaningful, this name for us. But yes, I like to call her with this name, but obviously even another name is super okay. I know it's something that we have to decide together. This really no matter, Daniel. The thing that really matters is that now we are on the same page and we can face this together. And I love you, Dan. I love you. And I also love Maria.